So behind me here is David's spring. Look it up at the top. We just walked up. It's quite a long walk here. We're in a place called En Gedi. And En Gedi, a spring where the goats would come and be watered. And a place that David came and with his men to refresh themselves. But when they came here, Saul was actually trying to kill him. And Saul was relieving himself in the cave. And David, his men were already in there. Here we go, look, it says here, David. And so he had the opportunity to kill him, but wouldn't kill him because he was the Lord's anointed. Even though he'd actually lost that calling of God, lost his anointing, David wouldn't harm him. And his men said, go on, just kill him. God's delivered him into your hands. So he did cut the edge of his robe off, but felt guilty about that. And so he came and shouted at him and says, listen now, I had you within my hand to kill, but I'm not going to touch the Lord's anointed. God's going to do that. And David and him were reconciled for a time. But it happened here in En Gedi. And when you look around, I mean, let me just look behind me. I don't know what temperature it is today, but it must be vast. So we've just been in the waterfalls, in several of them, and had a refreshing time. And it's wonderful. And I suppose for David and his men, this must have been an amazing place to come to because it's baking hot in the desert. And they were moving from place to place to keep away from Saul, of course. And so this would have been an oasis for them, a place where they could come and refresh themselves and drink and eat and just enjoy the coolness from away from the baking sun, which could have been up to between 40 and 50 degrees a lot of the time in the desert.